his travels, Patrick came out into the west, into the town of Aos, the field of the springs, modern Aos. And he loved this little place, the little lake and the hill behind it. And he said to his guardian angel in a verse, "In this little place I would stay here, by the hill and the loch. After all these years of travelling, I am weary, and now I would rest a while." But his angel said to him, "Although you are weary, still you shall go on. Although you have seen so much, you will see many more lochs and hills. Although you are weary, still you will go on." So Patrick, obedient, built a small chapel there on the lake, on the edge of the lake. The chapel is no longer there, but the locals remember where it was. And he did travel on, and he was only a few miles before he came to it, the wonderful mountain that we now call Croagh, although in those days it was called Croagh, the place of the eagle. And you would have to see a photograph of it to see what it looks like. But all I could say is nobody would ever doubt that that would be the place for St. Patrick's Vigil. This was in the year 441. And so he came to the foot of the mountain and climbed to the summit. And when he got there, he was resolved that he would spend the 40 days of Lent in this place, and that he would intercede all his intentions for Ireland. And as he prepared for his vigil, the angel came to him and told him that God was of a mind to listen favourably to his intercessions, although he was obstinate and excessive in his demands. "Is that God's will?" said Patrick. "It is," said the angel. "Then I will stay here until I have made all my intercessions," said Patrick, "and I will not leave until they are all granted." And so Patrick stayed there from Ash Wednesday until Holy Saturday, without food, without drink. And he slept in a hollow of the rock, open to the wind and the gales. And he was grievously tormented by demons in the form of horrible black birds, who came at him night and day, so that he could see neither sea nor land. He sang maledictory psalms against them, but still they came on. He rang his bell against them, so that all the men of Éireann heard its voice, but still they came on. Now this in itself was a prophecy, because all the men of Patrick, of Ireland, have heard the voice of Patrick. And then at length, in his great wrath, he threw his bell at them until it was broken on the hillside, and a piece flew out of it, so that it is known as Bernan Brigte, Bridget's Gapling, to this very day, for it was Bridget who took that bell in later years. And now Patrick was overcome with grief, and he sank down on a rock, and his tears overflowed under his chasuble. But as dawn was breaking on Easter Sunday, the angel came back to him, and the demon birds departed, and no demon tormented Ireland for 7 days and 7 months and 7 years after that. And the angel dried up his tears and consoled Patrick, and told him that, furthermore, heaven was ready to grant the first of his intercessions. As dawn broke, the angel said to Patrick, "Look up now and see the sky." And as he looked, he saw that the whole sky was filled with beautiful white birds, flying to and fro, and filling all the air with their sweet notes. "These," said the angel, "all the birds you can see from here landwards. Each one is the soul of an Irishman that you will save from the eternal fires on the last day." "That is not much of a boon," said Patrick, "for my eyes grow dim with age." "Very well," said the angel, "look out to your left, over Clew Bay and over the sea. And all the birds that you see, both to landward and to seaward, all of those are souls you will save from the eternal fire on the last day. And any of us here today, or those of Irish descent, remember that, because God ordered that all the souls of Ireland who were saved would be sent there to the Reek to see Patrick and to console him on that day. And if we go up, which God please, we will be there. But now Patrick said to the angel, "Since I have been so tormented, is there aught else that the heavenly King has granted for me?" "Yes, this," said the angel. 7 souls will be saved from the fire on every Saturday by your merits until the end of the world." Patrick said, "I want 12. "Well," said the angel, "very well, your request is granted. 12 souls every Saturday until the end of the world." "Is there anything else," said Patrick, "that I could have?" "Very well," said the angel. 7 souls on Thursday and 12 on Saturday until the end of the world. And now it is time for you to leave the Reek." But Patrick said, "Since I have been so tormented, is there anything else that the heavenly King will grant me?" "Yes," said the angel, "there is this. A great sea shall cover Ireland 7 years before the last day, and so the men of Ireland will be spared the reign of the Antichrist." You would have thought this was a great boon indeed, but Patrick said, "Since I have been so tormented, I must have more for Ireland than that." "What would you have?" said the angel. "This," said Patrick, "that the Saxons shall never have dominion over Ireland, by force or by guile, so long as I remain in heaven." "That too shall be granted you," said the angel. "And now you begin to weary heaven with your importunances. Get you down now from the Reek." "Not yet," said Patrick. "Since I have been so tormented, I must have more." "What else will the heavenly King give me?" "This," said the angel. "Whoever shall repeat your great prayer, the breastplate I bind unto myself today, whoever will repeat that to the end, and whoever will give to the poor in thy name, and whoever will do penance in Ireland will be saved from the eternal fires on the last day." "The prayer is very long and difficult," said Patrick. "Very well," said the angel. "Whoever shall repeat from the words 'Christ be beside me' to the end shall have these graces on the last day." "And now get you down from the Reek." "Not yet," said Patrick. "Since I've been so tormented, I must have more." "Very well," said the angel. 1 soul for every thread of your chasuble will be saved from the eternal fires on the last day." "Why, any saint could get that many," said Patrick. "Very well," said the angel. 7 souls for every thread of your chasuble to be saved from the eternal fires on the last day. And now get you down from the Reek." "Not yet," said Patrick. "I will not go unless God himself drive me away." "What more do you want?" said the angel. "This," said Patrick, "that on the last day, when the 12 thrones are set, and the 12 apostles sit on the 12 seats, judging the 12 tribes of Israel, that I myself will judge the men of Ireland on that day." "But that surely cannot be had from God," said the angel. "I will not cease interceding until it is granted me," said Patrick, "and if I die, I will leave an assistant here to continue these intercessions. So the angel departed to heaven with all these intercessions, and Patrick built the altar and began to offer the Holy Mass. And as the sun rose on Sunday morning, Easter Sunday, and as Mass was finished, the angel returned. This is what he said to Patrick. All the hosts of heaven have interceded on your behalf, he said. You have striven and you have obtained. You are the most excellent man who has ever appeared on the earth since the apostles, except for your excessive obstinacy. But you have striven and you have obtained, and all of your intercessions will be granted. And furthermore, all the men of Ireland, from now until the last day, will be consecrated to God through your merits. A blessing on the bountiful God who has granted all, said Patrick. And now I leave the Reek.